Starting off from The House of Horror by Yama Q, you may remember the story about the house he lives in. The previous owner of the house had a tragic loss of life, and since then, there have been noticed activities and cries in the neighborhood. Videos of Yama are the evidence of it. Close to the house, terrifying voice of cries are heard in the dark of night. Without an origin point of it, it always comes from the street. When will the voices be silenced? The Reddit user Top Support shares a photograph taken at a cemetery at time of night. Little to his notice, something creepy was caught. Near one of the tombstones, a faded figure of an old woman can be seen. It seemed to have an oddly old dress. If so, when would the time of death have been? One of the clips shared by the paranormal channel of Outdoor Xiaolong had a horrifying sight caught within. Left to nothing but confusion, it is still in doubts whether that workplace really was manifested or not.
傻这儿！哎呦，三个人啊！啊啊啊啊！傻这儿！
A dark entity can be seen through the window, standing inside the room. When you rush towards there, the door closes by itself, but upon opening and going inside, there was no one there at all. Then could that dark entity be paranormal? From a TikTok video, there was something shown as the dark side of hospitals. No wonder many of the horror category takes place in the medical facilities. But she had this to share.
I really feel like someone or something is watching me, but I'm all alone.
At time of night in hospital, while in the bathroom, she hears noise to a tap opening, and no one is there. Even checking outside the door, there is no one in the hallway. Could it mean something is there as she seems to point at, or is it just a hoax? You decide. From the investigating team of Broken Cross Paranormal on YouTube, they were conducting a spirit box session in the basement of a said haunted location. And it did seem like a bad idea. What happened? See for yourself.
Before?
Right now, how many of you are down here with us?
And
I know.
tough.
Give us a number.
4.
How many? 4? There's 4 of you down here?
That whispering is creeping me out.
What are you trying to say, Nicole? Say it a little louder.
Gail, what's the point?
What's the point? To prove that you're actually here. Prove it to the world that you're here right now.
Create new.
Is there one of you?
Scream again.
Is there somebody around us right now? I can genuinely feel it. I don't know if you guys can see my arms.
There are many voices heard from the place, and it seems like the whispers were talking to the person with the headphones. What do you think had went down there? Share your thoughts. A recorded footage from a local park had left the recorder of the video in confusion that he may have captured something supernatural on camera, leaving it for the internet to answer what it really could be. On the upper side of the frame, you can notice a white mist floating above. Seemed unlike smoke or similar. What could it really be? Perhaps a curfew for the neighborhood. Another Reddit user, Grin Reaper, uploads a video taken from the CCTV camera from his workplace, and the Poltergeist incident there had left the workers in fear, as to no one had any explanation to this. The flower pot can be seen falling off and breaking by itself. But how would a heavy object fall down without any interaction? There is where the fear of the people come in. Questions of what really happened. From the channel Kaka Supernatural, they have conducted their exploration in an old cemetery with rumors surrounding the place about it having spirits on the dead wandering around at night. But to what extent could the rumors be true? This might answer. In the frame, you can notice a mist in motion, seen through the infrared camera. This was a sight noticed and may answer for itself too. Reddit user Koski Bunnies uploads a photo taken at the Halloween night, as one of the captures had something he deemed as odd and creepy. Uploading on the internet for some answers. Let us know what you think. Next to the pumpkin, he states that it looks like a face, but there was nothing there before taking the picture. Then would that mean that the face is something or someone else caught by the lens of the camera only? A documentary found in an undisclosed location said to be a psychic spot. Finding the storage cards there, this was found in them.
マジで怖いな。一応じゃあいつものインスタントカメラで写真を撮りたいと思います。ちょっと待って、何の音？来てる？ここに暗視カメラを仕掛けて、別の場所を探索していきたいと思います。マジか。よし。OK。うわ、足元悪い。足元悪い。やばい。ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。閉まってる。は？どういうことは？
Noises are heard of things in motion from close by. Then, while standing next to a window, It can be seen slowly closing by itself, keeping in mind that there was no wind blowing at that moment. There was much caught in the data, and there will be more. Lastly, coming in from the user Dark Places on Reddit, there was a recording shared taking place in an old abandoned building that has said to serve as jail around in the 1800s. Upon exploring the place, this came to attention. At the doorway, if you look closely, you can notice a dark figure in motion. In that abandoned place of silence, even the spotted light could not reflect on the body of the being, making a possibility that the place really has much more than just what meets the eye. That's it for today. Subscribe Mr. 5X for more.